Hey there, welcome back! Most islands are paradise, but some break the rules of nature entirely. These are 5 real islands that defy logic and could change the way you see the world. Socotra, Yemen. Off the coast of Yemen lies an island that looks like it doesn't belong on Earth. Socotra, its isolation has allowed unique species to flourish. For centuries, it was used as a quarantine station for plague victims. When the plague hit Venice, the government sent anyone who showed symptoms to this island. Hashima Island is a group of gray, crumbling buildings rising from the waves. It's been described as the scariest place in the world, for good reason. Narrow stairs wind between floors with gaping holes. Grass grows out of stairwells and down hallways. Windows rattle in the wind, making eerie whistling sounds. It's almost like a scene from a horror movie. The island was used as a coal mining facility for decades. At its peak, 5,300 people lived here. But when the mine closed in the 1970s, everyone left overnight. Some say the island is haunted by the miners who died here. Others say it's just the wind blowing through the empty corridors. Whatever the truth, exploring this ghost city is a truly unique experience. If you're in Japan, it's easy to join a day trip to Hashima Island. They were locked up in purpose-built lazarets until they either recovered or died. One is poisonous, one looks like another planet, and all of them are real. Which island would you dare to visit? Those who did recover were often left with severe mental health issues, and there wasn't much help available. That made Poveglia the perfect place for the next chapter of its dark history. In the early 1900s, the island became an insane asylum. Patients were kept in horrific conditions, subjected to inhumane experiments. After World War II, the horrors finally stopped. The island was abandoned and officially closed to the public. But locals say screams can still be heard at night. Could these be the ghosts of plague victims or former patients? Or is it just the wind blowing through the crumbling ruins? If you love snakes, this island is your dream vacation spot. This is the most remote inhabited island in the world. At first, it seems straight out of a pirate movie. Tristan da Cunha is over 2,400 kilometers from the nearest continent. There's no airport. Only one boat visits a few times a year. But this hasn't stopped people from making it their home. Around 260 people live here today, all descendants of British colonists who arrived in the 18th century. Back then, they farmed sheep and cows. Today, tourism and fishing are the main industries. Most of the island is a protected nature reserve, home to endangered species of bird. Islanders say the best time to visit is in spring, when the wildflowers bloom and the whales arrive. In 1961, a volcanic eruption forced the entire population to evacuate. When they returned, they found ash covering the ground and their homes destroyed. But instead of giving up, the islanders rebuilt their town and carried on as normal. Amazingly, 200 years after its discovery, it's still inhabited. Would you brave the journey to visit? Ilha de Queimada Grande, better known as Snake Island, is home to thousands of deadly vipers. It's said that even the birds avoid it. If you want to visit, you'll need a permit. Luckily, no one lives there, because here, one step in the wrong direction could be your last. Local fishermen claim they've seen golden lanceheads up to 12 feet long, and the snakes aren't afraid of people. That's why the Brazilian Navy put up warning signs and built fences around some areas. No one's sure exactly how many snakes are living on this island, but experts believe there are roughly 1 snake per square meter. Can you imagine? There are 800 varieties of plants and animals, nearly a third of which are found nowhere else on the planet. Take the dragon blood tree. Its blood-colored sap was once used to make mummies. In Socotra, you'll find the strange and beautiful. Lush green mountains meet turquoise coastlines and sandy beaches with turquoise water. You can hike, camp, or even take a swim. But be careful not to get lost. Some parts of the island have barely seen human beings in centuries. Locals say the dragon blood tree bleeds red sap, but the island's beauty is far from a myth. In fact, scientists call it one of the most alien-looking places on Earth that isn't Mars. How does it feel to be on a different planet? Just don't ask the price. Getting to Socotra isn't easy. There are no direct flights and few tour groups. With conflict raging in nearby Yemen, many parts of the island are off limits to tourists. But if you can make it here, you're in for a sight you won't forget. 4. Snake Island, Brazil. 3. Poveglia Island, Italy. Just off the coast of Venice is a small island that history refuses to forget. Poveglia, once the most densely populated place on Earth, now a concrete graveyard in the middle of the sea. 2. Tristan da Cunha, South Atlantic Ocean. 1. Hashima Island, Japan. 1 is haunted. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more real places that feel like fiction. We'll see you next time.